There's this my guy, Ima, Korave Ima, not Adewale Ima. Adewale Ima is my bestie from camp. We actually saw on Sunday and today. Was what I did since I left camp. Seeing twice in less than 3 days is maddening. Welcome back to the Good Living Podcast. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Coke Boy. I go by Coke the Podcaster on Instagram now. Crazy. So, here's this question. I want you to put your answers in the comments as well. Would you take $100,000 straight up, whatever your current situation is right now, or flip a coin for 1 million? Which means if you flip a coin, you get heads, you take 1 million, you get tails, you get zero, you go back and continue your life as it was, as it is. I thought about this thing carefully before I started this podcast. So at the ending of this podcast, I'll tell you what I will do. But what has been going on since the last NYSCeries? Crazy. I recovered from my sickness, whatever that was, tonsillitis, right? I hashed an idea for an AI company. I figured out it was burning inside me. I had to do it. You know what? Now that I'm thinking, I think this actually shows grit. So I had this idea that, if I could make an AI receptionist the way I saw on the internet one day, you call up a business and it's AI that is talking to you, but the AI can book you appointment, send you the business account number, tell you when they are open, when they are not open, if this date is available for you to book, how much something is, how much is the last price. AI will tell you all those things. And I can build this for any business. I said, now I have to figure out a way to get this done. So I started researching. There were 3 straight days where I was locked the hell in, figuring out how to do this thing. So those 3 days passed. A lot happened in those 3 days as well. I got to shoot 2 new episodes of the podcast as well. Remember last time we talked, I was doing when will I shoot? Will I run out of content? I've shot 2 new episodes, over. Anyway, so I figured out how to build that thing. Yeah, that we're answering questions for businesses. And I thought, okay, next thing, sell it now. Or that's not even the next thing. You know what? The next thing is actually to sell it, but the next thing is to test it. In theory, I know the patterns. In fact, I figured out 2 separate ways to do it. Crazy. One is capital intensive, but very easy. The other one is a bit more affordable, but it will take some doing. It takes a lot of effort to do it. But both are things that I can do. I can get to the end result that way. And then next thing became to sell this thing. But you cannot sell it without selling a test, like a demo that you've done. And both of them, like I said, cost money. One just cost a bunch of money, and another one is kind of affordable. So I started thinking, I can't spend money on this thing before I start looking for clients. What if I don't get? So the thing was really weighing on me after I had finished. And then I just decided, why is that I'm disturbing my life like this? I have income. I have a stable place to shoot and continue my podcast, which is really my passion, my pet project. That's my thing. I'm doing my NYSC, so I'm complying with the system. And then I'm earning money already. So I have immediate goals and plans. Not immediate, but for example, I'm still staying at Kachi's place. I have to get my own place. That's a goal that I should focus on, right? But anytime I have some kind of thing that burns me inside to do, all my resources, like time, energy, money, everything, I start thinking of how to pour it on top of it. And that's bad. That's bad. As much as, it shows passion, it tries to guarantee speed. I used to think, speed is success, but not like that. Not like that. You now become breaking yourself. And then I'm having to deal with, some other issues. So, where was I? Anyway, that is where I stopped. I just hung with the thing. I said, instead of disturbing myself, God, how do I manage to? How do I solve these services and sell this AI thing? It could change my life. I'm like, you know what? Do the one you're doing. Focus on the podcast. Go to work. Do your NYSC. Get your own apartment. Do all those. Just leave all these things. Not leave them alone, but if I'm in a place where I've got as much money as I can and I have so much of it that I can take risks like this, I can put $1,000 in the AI investment and be like, you know what, if it goes, it goes. But that will be from a place of comfort, not another place where I'll be thinking, should I do this or the other? So that's something I've learned over the past few days. To just take it easy, basically. I'm still doing everything. I'm still doing everything that I'm doing. It's just to not get distracted with some of these things that I think are absolutely fantastic ideas. I used to write my ideas down. I think I'll just go back to writing them down. I've tried to implement two now. Crashed. So that's that. Hey, if you're listening to this and if you're listening to this in 2028 or 2029 when I've made it, I don't think I'll be able to answer you to build any AI receptionist, any stuff for you. But if you're listening to this in 2025, okay. Yeah, so maybe I can build that for you if you lock in. 500k, baby. 500k, I'll build it for you. So that has been it. Now back to, will I toss a coin for $1 million or take 100k guaranteed? There are two things I'm going to have to compare. The regret of never flipping that coin. The curiosity, what would have happened of never flipping that coin and moving away with 100k. Or the regret of flipping the coin and losing and then being like, shit, could have had 100k and I'm going back to my normal life. To you, which of those regrets is heavier? Which one will weigh on your heart more? Will it pain you if you leave that 100k, flip that coin and lose, and you now start thinking, I would have had $100,000, 150 million naira? Or will it pain you more if you take the 100k and you're sitting and thinking, but what if I had 10 times? As I'm saying this thing, if the answer is not coming to your head, then it's crazy. If you've put your answer before, you probably change it and put the new answer now if you put an old one, or respond with how you feel right now that I've given this analogy. Anyway, my own point is, I'll tell you what I will do. What me I will do, Chigozian and Abakuk. I will take the $100,000 because it's $100,000. If it was a case of 100k to 1 million naira, I will flip. Yeah. But if it's dollars, I'll take $100k. And that's simply because I understand that regret. It go pay me pass if I lose $100,000. Say I define 1 million. But there's no buts. That's on God. And something else. In terms of my philosophy of life, I am in love with my faith. I believe whatever comes to me, good or bad, is my faith, it's my journey, it's my life. It was written. They say, yeah, you forge your own path. It was written how I will forge my path as who I am. Anyway, so I'll take my 100k and say that is my path. That's it. I should have ended this episode 10 seconds ago so that, I wasn't looking at the time. 10 seconds ago so that I would have, it would just align. I just said a bunch of extra things and now I have to talk to you guys for another 1 minute. I'm posting the insurance episode right now on Facebook. I posted it already on YouTube. Posting it on Facebook now. And guys, Good Living has a team. I don't think any of them listen to the podcast or would listen to this point. But we have a team now of 3 people. 3 people. I mean, if I'm in part of the team, then we are 4. But I have Femi, editor. I have Gloria, editor as well, but she makes reels, short form content. And then we have graphic designer that will make carousels and things for Instagram. Just to keep the audience engaged. And for Good Living to have standard. I have skipped at the 9th minute again. She goes, yeah. Alright, I'm pretty sure we'll end at 10. I'll look at the time now. The screen is in my face. What am I doing? Let me say something. Over the past week, I went to a Muslim wedding. I've seen Muslims married before. Crazy. Muslim reception. Because the wedding and the reception just looks like the same thing. Mad thing. New experience. I loved it. But I went there as a photographer or photographer's assistant. So I'm not going to do that again. That was an optional thing. I took the opportunity, but I'm not doing that again. I'm not trying to learn photography. HO, thank you for the opportunity. I'm following you to any wedding with lights anymore. Let's do the studio thing. I'm the studio manager. You stay there and manage the studio. Alright, so 10 seconds. I cut it this time. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. And I love you. Bye.